Real estate prices are soaring and aren't showing any signs of stopping. But what if I told you there's a group of crypto-curious, blockchain believers whose first real estate purchase was actually virtual? Yes, I know what you're thinking. Why would anybody buy virtual land? Well,
the virtual land is a layer in top of the real land.
People can actually own these properties because we're structured on the blockchain.
The NFTs are effectively this technology that can take the form of many different things. And so land is one of those things.
So the metaverse, at the highest level, the simplest way to explain it is the new intranet. Okay? And this new intranet will be 3D and immersive.
The concept of virtual land has been around in gaming for a very long time. But the beauty of what we're doing at Superworld and other virtual worlds out there is this is decentralized virtual land. And so when you utilize technologies like the blockchain, it gives people ownership of a digital asset. In our case, we're on Ethereum, but when you buy this land, it's not like I'm telling you that you own the land. You own the land according to, the public ledger, according to the blockchain. So it's kind of like a public deed of land.
that's Rish Lotlikar. He's the CEO and co-founder of Superworld, the newest iteration of metaverse experiences designed to take advantage of some of technology's breakthrough innovations like 5G, the blockchain, VR, and augmented realities. In a nutshell, the Superworld team, which includes Hollywood film director Michael Bay, has mapped the entire globe and carved it up into 64 billion parcels of virtual land that you can now own. So that's how it works, but why? What can you actually do with a piece of virtual land once you own it?
This isn't a virtual world where you put on a pair of VR goggles and you go into some virtual environment. To be honest, we can do that, and we will do that as well. But Superworld is by definition augmented reality, which means that we're adding digital information to the world around us, everywhere around us. So similar to what you'd think of Pokemon Go, you run around, look for Pokemons. But what if you're interested in cars, or you're interested in fashion, or you're interested in events, or you're interested in what your friends want you to do and see, right? And so, the fact is that you can add digital information to real world locations. And if you own the virtual land, you get, a share of those economics that happen in that virtual land.
The Superworld team is banking on their platform being the go-to application for limitless augmented reality experiences, and not just how you think of AR today. Companies like Google, Apple, and Facebook are spending billions of dollars making this futuristic concept a reality. AR glasses, set to hit the market next year, allow augmented reality to be experienced in ways never before seen, with the hopes of building a new immersive internet. A place where anything can happen at any time right in front of your eyes, blurring the lines between the virtual world and the real one.
So very soon, you will have hundreds and thousands and then hundreds of thousands of people in Miami, in Florida, all around the US and all around the world who own their own virtual metaverses.
Virtual land is an opportunity like the .com era. You want to be able to have a piece of that, and right now that is happening.
There's no bigger and better future than the metaverse, the 3D internet. It is the same as saying, should I invest in my own property or should I lease a property?
That's Jay, Luis, and Paul. They co-founded and run XR Labs in Miami. They provide next-gen services in VR, AR, and extended reality technologies for businesses. They also feel it's important for a diverse set of cultures and communities to be involved in the next internet, so they don't get left behind.
So I would say in order for this technology, the metaverse, XR, NFTs to really take off and become a standard, it has to include diversity. Otherwise, it's not going to succeed. And it's of utmost importance, and it's something that I think should be on the forefront of all development.
It's obviously very new and nascent technology, okay? And just like everything that's new, the depth is sometimes hard to perceive for everybody. You'd be surprised to know that even folks who are in the technology space, who are quote-unquote professionals of technology, themselves are like confused about the depth of everything.
But Decentraland is a virtual social world. So it's a digital ecosystem, if you like. People can come in, they can create an avatar of themselves or something that looks completely unlike themselves. And they can create, they can play games, they can just explore or hang out with people.
Decentraland started roughly 4 years ago, and all the available land plots are already sold. But they're still available for resale on their marketplace, utilizing their very own digital currency.
We recently had an event in Decentraland we saw, which was the opening of the Atari Casino. That was Atari partnering up with one of the groups within Decentraland, and they had Dylan Francis performing at that launch. In itself, Atari moving into the world and wanting to be involved in the space is a big, is big news.
The realization of this next internet amongst the mainstream society may be several years away, but developers are aggressively building out the future go-to virtual platforms with the hopes of being first to market. Early land buyers are also hedging their bets by buying up land plots on different platforms and betting on digital currencies growing right alongside their futuristic real estate.